taking off the wheel bearings on my little car hauler trailer. I jacked it up, make it so you get all the tires off the wheel, make sure to block up. I got this tire blocked up even though it's not touching. On the other side you can see I got that tire blocked up as well so it doesn't go rolling away on me. The next step is to take off your tire. I guess you loosen your lug nuts, then jack it up, and then you take your tire off. Then it has a cotter pin. I've already pulled it out on accident. It's just put up in there. So you pull your cotter pin out, and then I've loosened this outside nut already with my pipe wrench. So I've loosened it a couple times till I can get it with my finger. Pop this out, make sure to keep a hold of it. You're going to be needing that piece later again. The next step is to pull this off. It might take a little bit of wiggling. Make sure not to lose your outer bearings. You're also going to have inner bearings on the other side. I'm going to take them down to the part shop to get the exact part. I can get them off Amazon, but they come in a little bit different sizes, so I figured I'll spend an extra $1 or $2 here in town to get the exact piece I need. So you pull this off. So here we go. I'm going to pull it off real fast here. Make sure not to lose my pieces. And just like that, it pops off. Looks pretty dirty in there, so while I'm here, I might clean it up with some carb cleaner, some kind of a degreaser. I'm going to need to get a rag and get all this off. So here's your part. It's got your bearing here that just fell out. Doesn't look too bad. So you got that part. And on the inside, you've got another bearing, and I call it a sleeve, that you're going to need to pound out with a hammer and some kind of blunt object, maybe a bolt or something. A lot of guys have punches. I'm just going to use a bolt to get it out. You're also going to want to take and clean off all the old grease that's on here, or else this is going to start prematurely wearing again. It will, all those little particles are going to get in there. You can see that's pretty scuffed up right there, which means it's been wearing for a long time. I bought it used and it had this problem. That's why I'm fixing it. I could tell the wheel was a little bit canter, and so figured it needed a new bearing. I'm hoping that's what fixes it. I don't know if you guys can see those scuff marks in right there. So it's kind of been chewed up a little bit. You can tell it's been like this for a little bit longer than I'd like it to be. Out the outside, or the inside wheel bearing. That's the bottom one. Now I'm cleaning out all the grease. This cap is pretty big, so I'm grabbing the edge right here, twisting it around, and then I grab the edge with my other hand and I roll it back and forth, try and clean it out as best as possible. Rolling it back and forth, and I'm just trying to get all the inside grease out for most of it. And then I'll take, see it's pretty clean in there, not real clean yet. I'll take some kind of a solvent and spray it in there and then clean it out the rest. Next phase of this is, got your new wheel bearing. You're going to take a scoop of your grease, and you're going to put it on the palm of your hand. After you put it on the palm of your hand, you're going to kind of mash it down in there. You're going to start on the thick side of your bearing. You can kind of see this side's a little bit thinner than this side. And then you're just going to slowly push it in there until it comes out the other side. I got some grease here. And you're just going to keep working it. You can kind of see on this side it's starting to pack in there. So you're going to keep doing that till it's all the way packed, and like I said, coming out the front side. Now I've greased my bearing. I put the back part on. So I'm going to take that, and you take a piece of wood. That way you don't dent your cap or bend anything you're not supposed to. Take a piece of wood like this and then place it over the top, and you're going to hit it with a hammer like so to get it so that it's even all the way around. Done that now. Now we're going to take our other piece, our other bearing, do the same thing. You're going to pack it, and then you're going to take and you're going to put it on the other side of your hub. Stick it down in there, put your washer back on, and put it back together. Back on here. So you take and you just twist this back on. Make sure you don't cross thread them or anything. You want to get it pretty snug on there, and then you're going to want to take and back it off a little bit and turn it. Keep doing that a few times. Get your wrench, do that a few times to make sure you got the grease going in there. You don't want it too tight or else it'll bind up. And then after you get everything on, you're going to take your cap and put it on there, and then get your board like I showed you earlier, like this, and then you're going to get your hammer and just hammer it in until it's good to go. That's how you change your wheel bearing.